Do not disturb is on. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Beautiful, beautiful. And I have a little something to read from C.S. Lewis, who was from Ireland. And go. Okay. Friendship is the greatest of worldly goods. Certainly to me, it is the chief happiness of life. If I had to give a piece of advice to a young man about a place to live, I think I should say, sacrifice almost everything to live where you can be near your friends. Thank you, C.S. Lewis. He obviously greatly valued friendship, and I value your friendship, and I'm very happy to be with you here today on this St. Patrick's Day. So let's bring our hands to heart center, and we can inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. And today, as we put our hands at our sides or down, let's just put them on our lower diaphragm, our bellies, for a moment, and feel that breath, the inhale and the exhale. Feeling it low down and deep. Feeling how it fills up our whole torso. Feeling how our bodies magnificently move on their own 24 hours a day. And then go ahead and let your hands rest in your lap or at your sides. And then maybe roll both shoulders back as we roll them up, back, and down, up, back, and down. And then let them rest. And let any tension in the shoulders just drain out. Notice that draining. And allow any tension in the face to drain out. And any tension in the lower back, just letting it go. And let it go all the way down to the feet. And rest the soles of the feet on the earth. And let all that energy just drain out into the earth. And then let the earth energy come up through our bodies on an inhale. And bring vibrancy to every cell. Up through the hips, up through the lower back, right up the center of the body, right up through the throat and neck, right up through the back of that spine there, back of the skull, right to the center of our heads, where the tips of the ears, if there's a line drawn between the tips of the ears and a line going through our foreheads to the back, right to the center of the head. That earth energy come up. And then let it go up through the top of the head and then rain back down all the way into the earth. And then notice where your eyes are. Are they drifting down towards the ground, or is your gaze center, or is it lifted up towards the sky? And I invite you with closed eyes to let your eyes drift up towards the forehead or the top of the head or towards the sky. And as you do, that sky energy comes right in through the top of our heads and fills up the whole body with golden light. Refreshing every cell. And then let's allow our attention to travel to our hearts and notice from the heart. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing each breath from the heart. Breathing in and breathing out. And if thoughts come drifting up, we just unhook from them and come back to noticing, just noticing. Noticing thoughts, noticing sensations, noticing the breath, noticing feelings, just noticing all of this. From the heart, from the space of loving awareness. Aware of being aware. And as all these borders and boundaries drop away, and our awareness expands, I invite you to bring to heart someone who can represent this loving kindness for you. Some loving being, whether it's a dear one, someone's very close to us, or the ocean or the sky, a flower or a child, a friend, or the divine. And all love is divine. So this divine love fills us up. And we find a real connection with this one as they have their hands on our shoulders or their branches shading our way. But whatever it is, let them connect to you and fill you up with love and surround you with love. Everything else is emptied out. And that love just flows to us, through us, in us, as us. And then we let it flow to someone that we just love, someone we find so easy to love. And let that dear friend fill up with this love flowing through us to them. And we'll use these words of loving kindness just to represent the love, allowing it to move. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And they fill up with the love and reflect it back to us and join in with us. And we receive that blessing as well. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And as we fill up with this love reflected from our dear one, we allow the love to flow to someone that we don't really know that well, a stranger to us, but someone we've seen, or maybe we just know their name. Whoever comes to your heart, let that stranger be your dear one right now. You're noticing them from the heart. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then we let that love flow now to someone who we've had a difficult time with this week, or someone who's had a difficult time with us. Someone who's maybe been on our hearts, but not in a happy way, in a difficult way. But this love sews everything up and makes it right and allows this love, we're just a conduit of it. It just flows through us. There's nothing drummed up from us, it just flows through us to them. We just allow it to. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. And then being aware from the heart, we allow to come to the heart now and rest our attention on beings that really need a blessing this week. Someone whose heart is heavy, or maybe they're having medical problems, or emotional, or financial, whatever their difficulty may be. We let them be the recipients of this love now. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then just noticing from the heart, we let other beings that need a special blessing this week to come. Noticing from the heart, bringing the same blessing. And the words aren't important, it's the love that is. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy, be healthy, be joyous, be free. And we let that love flow and overflow. Maybe opening up our palms to our own dear ones. We invite them to join us. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Each one of our family and friends, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. And all these good dear ones fill up with the love and reach out to their dear ones and their acquaintances and their work people and their ones in the community, and the love just flows and overflows across our communities, across our nation, all around the world. We seek to include rather than exclude. And each one joins in. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And then we allow the love to flow to all the creatures of the earth, from the fish in the seas to every animal and insect, every microbe, every eagle. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And we include the plants and the green and growing things. And they remind us to include the earth itself, the oceans and the streams and the rivers and the lakes, every part of the earth. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And then right to the furthest star. And then right to the center of the earth. All included. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And this ever expanding love flows, overflows all through the cosmos. And yet here it is, right here in our hearts for this breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And it's blessing each cell in our bodies. It's blessing our spirit, our mind, our psyche. And all we need to do is notice it. Just be aware of it. From this space of loving awareness. Space that we can't actually leave, or oh, that's who we really are. And we bring our hands to heart center and inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. I am grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. And I am going to there. Take it. Woo, woo, woo. Good. Letting everything go. And then let's knock on the door of life. So we are letting our hands tap us in the shoulder and the lower back as we breathe. Good, good, good. Side to side, side to side. Beautiful. And then slowly letting it rest. Good. And then coming back to center, bringing feet right under our hips, and our hips are right under our shoulders. And we'll roll our shoulders back. Maybe roll one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Breathe. And let's bring both hands up, and then we'll drop that chi right down, letting it flow all the way down. And then back up again as we breathe. Good. And then we'll step a little to the outside of the hips, and then let the hands float up as we open the door to our practice. So our knees kind of bend a little bit as we come down, and then floating up. Beautiful. And they should be right about shoulder height. I'm standing out a little too high there. There we go. And breathe. One more. And then this time as we bring it down, we'll just bring the left arm up and then let it flow down and then over to the other side. And just make it into a flow, letting the whole body feel that energy flowing through. We breathe. Now we're balancing both sides of the body. I don't have the sound on for the environment right now, but if I did, you would have been able to hear the Disney cruise just play If I Wish Upon a Star. You know how they, I don't know if you know that, but when they take off, they go, doo, 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 doo. Oh, that won't come through either. There you go. Okay, and now we're gonna reach and make that rainbow all the way back, and then bring it up and down. And as we make that rainbow, it kind of sends the energy out to other beings and the whole universe. So we have started our practice, balanced both sides of the body, and now cleansing our aura and then letting it flow out to everyone everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful. One more each side. And our last one. Great, great, great. And then let it flow down. And we'll step wide now and inhale. And then exhale, hugging that chi. Inhale. And exhale. Just feel like you're on Raiders of the Lost Ark ride, which is nice and bouncy. It's kind of hydraulic. I don't know if you know. We'll have a Disney themed Qigong class here. And inhale, exhale. And one more, and then this time we're gonna hold, then bounce into it, just like we're on a cloud. Let the shoulders come down, let the elbows come up. Breathe. And then bring it down to the earth. And we're gonna reach over to the left and draw that infinity sign as we bring it into the lower dantian, reaching out. Good. And then maybe turning the foot and really reaching, spreading out the fingers and toes, and then cupping them back in. Reach out and then cup them back in, really building up some energy now. As we breathe, bringing that earth energy in. Last one. Good. And then bringing it here, we'll inhale and drop the chi down. And then we're going to stop at the bottom and bring it back up again, flipping at the heart, reach to the sky, let it rain down. Bringing it right up through the central meridian, flipping at the heart, reach and rain it. Beautiful. And one more. Good. We'll step open, bring the right hand across, and then bring that palm so you kind of see it there, and then the other one on the bottom. And we'll come across to the other side and then let them float. So now our hands are making clouds. So before we were sitting on a cloud, and now we're making clouds with our hands. Beautiful. And just let them cleanse anything that's stagnant. Let it flow, whether it's something in the body that isn't flowing, we're just gonna let it flow. Or if there's some concept or mindset that we need to wash and let it be, just recycled. And we'll let it be recycled here. Good, good, good. And then coming back to center, we're gonna hold that chi between our hands. And we have got a nice ball of chi here, and we are tigers or lions playing with a ball of chi here. Just pushing it in with our paws. Good. And then bring it to a part of the body that really needs a blessing today. And bring it to my ears. I went to a tea party today. For most people, it's a rock concert, but for me, it was a tea party that was very loud. Okay. And then we're going to swish it through our brains, swish it through our brains, swish it through our brains, and then the back of the neck. Good. And then the front. Good. And around the heart one way. And then around the heart and the lungs the other way. And then around all those internal organs, just blessing them. And then around the other way. Feeling that good energy. Good. And then around to the lower back. And you know, we're going to knock on that lower back. Knock, knock, knock. Good. Knock, knock, knock. And then go down the outside of the legs, all the way down to the feet. And then up the inside. So we're working on our lymph now. And then down the back. Then up the front. And one more time. Good, good, good. And then bringing it back up on the hips there. Then bring the left hand over to the right shoulder, all the way down. And armpit to hip. Good. 2 more of those. All the way down. And 1 more. Good, good, good. I can feel myself waking up right here. Yep. And the other side. Good, good, good. 2 more. And 1 more. Good, 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 good. And clap it off, anything that isn't serving, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Beautiful. Good. Whoosh. And we'll inhale up. I can feel that vibrancy through my body. Grateful, grateful. And then let's put in a little balance challenge. We're going to shift the weight over to the right and then bring the left knee and arm up and then back down and then shift the weight over, bring the right knee up and down. Good. And then the left. And this is the crane pose, and you can see the wings of the crane. The crane usually made for life, so there's 2 of them. Bring it up. Keep balance. Good, good, good. And then back down, and we'll inhale and drop that chi 1 more time. All the way down to the earth. Good. Maybe open up the palms to the front and breathe. And then let's do an archer. So we'll come down, bring up the left foot and over. Inhale up with crossed arms. Exhale down, hold, and then draw your bow and let it fly. Good. Coming down, bring that right leg up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. We are ready to fly into the future as we draw our bow. Let it fly. Good. Down and over. Inhale up, and we're going to change it. Are you ready? Okay. Start to draw the bow, and you're going to turn it into a flute. And play your flute in a figure 8 motion here. Good. Beautiful. And then stepping up and drop it down. That's for me and Patty. And we're going to bring this one up and over and inhale up, bringing it down. Draw your bow. Ready? Turn it into a flute. Woo! Good, good, good. And they say that you know, Krishna's flute. Sometimes they have statues of Krishna's flute, of Krishna playing the flute, but there's no flute there. And that's because we are God's flute. And exhale to the side. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take a quarter turn here. Inhale, wise old owl. Inhale. One more quarter turn. Another quarter turn. Back to center to drop that chi. Step open for big circle. Bringing the right arm up and the palm leads the way. The power comes from the legs as we draw our big circle and breathe. One more on this side. Beautiful. Bring the opposite hand up and down and reach. Sending out that friendship to all the corners of the earth. Last one. And then stepping together, inhale, drop the chi, bring the left leg forward, right leg back as we exhale forward and inhale back into our prayer wheel. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Make your requests known. And then we'll step up and go to the other side. Exhale and but always add or something better if you make any requests. For something better for all beings everywhere. One more. And then we'll come together and make our little basket. And inhale one arm up. Exhale, centering our practice. Hold there at the lower dantian. We'll bring it down to the root and then back up. And then up to solar plexus and down. And then up to heart and down. And up to throat. And up to forehead and down. And then up over the head. Good, and down. Then one hand on top of that lower dantian, the other one over that. Inhale. And exhale. And like a bamboo swaying in the wind. We're always coming back to center. Oops, I almost fell over. Okay. Keep your eyes open if you need to. And then inhale both arms up. Bringing them to heart center. We are grateful, and I am so grateful for you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.